Now we are going to look at text cells. Very cool topic. Text cells are actually unique to notebooks, Colab Notebooks and Jupyter Notebooks, and they're one of the cooler parts about notebooks. So if you see this plus text option, that's how you can add a new text cell. So go ahead and click on that. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a header. It's at the bottom, so go ahead and move it up. You see the arrows on the right side? And go ahead and click. Now, when you hover, you do see the shortcuts, right? So it can be worth learning those. You see, it would be Control MK for Mac, sorry, for Windows, and Command MK for Mac. Okay, I admit I don't know all the shortcuts. I use the shift enter all the time because I run cells all the time, and sometimes I just use the arrows. So like you, I'll be learning shortcuts hopefully during this program. Okay, now I'm going to try to press enter to get in there. Sometimes the text cells are a little finicky. And I'm going to title this display text. To do a title, do this with me. Write a hashtag, okay? And then display text, since that's what we're doing. And you can see on the right side over here, that's what the output is going to look like. The left side is actually your text environment. It's sort of like a HTML hybrid thing. It's Colab's own. Okay, it's not Python. So you can press Shift Enter to run it. Do that now. And you can see it has this arrow next to it. Why? Well, be experimental. Click on it, and it hides the text. So, are we playing hide and go seek here? Well, you can if you want to. The point here is actually to organize your notebooks. So if you have a lot of different sections in a notebook, you can use headers to separate them out. And it's a nice way to navigate them, especially when you have data cells that take up a lot of space. Okay, let's add another text cell. So go ahead and hit plus text. And underneath, let's describe what's happening. You can use your own words. I'll say something simple like the print function is used to display text. Okay. And once again, you see on the right side what it'll look like. All right, so I'll go ahead and run that, press Shift Enter. And now see, instead of just code, the notebook is coming into form as like a complete text. These days, people publish books as notebooks, and they're also great for learning and sharing. So I want to add one more text cell with you. Go to the bottom cell that has code and write plus text again. Okay. And now this is going to be a challenge for you all. Can you change the background to light or dark? So mine is currently a light background. You can actually change it to a dark background. So I want you guys to try to dig and see if you can figure out how to do that. Now I want to highlight this, and I have some different options. So when I highlight, you can see that there's a bold and an italics. I'll try the bold, click on it. Look what happens carefully. On the left side, it shows you the syntax. It's showing you that a double asterisk will actually bold your text. On the right side, you see what it looks like. Now, I don't want this text to be louder than the code because the code is more important. So I'm actually going to change it to italics. If I just press italics on top of it, I'll get a bold italics, and it adds another asterisk. So you can deduce that one asterisk is basically italics. And there I have it the way I want it. And one more little piece here. You see this extra coding cell at the bottom. We're not going to use it. So if you click on any cell in Python, it'll give you this trash bin option. And sure enough, you see the shortcuts. I think, by the way, M stands for something like markdown. It's like a different coding thing. And then D would be delete. Okay. I'm going to click on the icon, delete it. There you go. So that's a brief introduction to text cells.